What is the current size of the farm right now?
214 acres. So we introduced these horses and we introduced other animals like llamas, which are not here.
Do you have other exotic animals?
Yes.
What else?
We have about 56 species of birds from different countries.
When a family has come, how does that actually work?
If you're going to spend a night, we go to the orchard. In the orchard, we have 48 species of different fruits, exotic, charazinga and inevanto. They visited last year in December.
Wow.
Still, that was, to me, I never believed. My husband told me, I was like, no, they're lying.
Let them pass arrive.
Yeah. Organic farming, it is cheap when you know what to do. For example, we make our own foliar. You're using mangoes to feed your worms. You get the foliar from the worms. Then you spray on your mangoes. Isn't that simple? We've made some of our fish ponds open to make sure that the kingfisher comes.
To grab some of the fish?
Yes. And me, I'm targeting a guest who is from, let's say, Poland, to come and do birding at the farm.
And see the kingfish?
And see the kingfish. When I was coming here, I didn't think about where I'm going to pass. My mind was here. And when I reached here, I was like, wow. So that wow is what matters. So if you have something that will make people say, wow, it doesn't matter where you are. Yes.
Thank you for coming on the show, Peace. I'm very excited to have you here. For those who do not know you, please tell us your name and what you do.
Good morning, listeners. I am Peace Serunjogi, CEO Kaynela Farms Ltd. We are into agro-tourism. We started as a farm, then we introduced recreation, lodges, and then, yeah.
What is included in the agro-tourism?
We do quite a number of things. We do farming, and among farming, we have fish farming, which we started with. We started small. It was 20 acres. That was 11 years back. So we kept on adding other things, pineapples, plantation, banana plantation. Then because we were teaching people how to do organic farming, we realized we had to introduce accommodation so people can come, take their time, learn about farming, try out a few things at the farm. And then we realized farming alone was not enough. And also, maybe to take you back, why we introduced agro-tourism, farming there's a way it was painted. Most people look at farming as a punishment. So we wanted it to be more fun. You can come learn farming, but also swim, do sports, do some horse riding, so that it doesn't look like it's boring, like how it was painted. So that's the number one thing we thought about. How can we entice people to love farming? Yes.
So the overall goal is to teach people how to farm.
Yes.
But during that education time, you want them to have fun as well.
Yes.
You mentioned something about swimming and horse riding.
Yes.
Tell me about the horse riding.
Basically, horse riding is one of the activities that excites people. No one expects a farm to have horses.
Me neither, actually.
Yes. So we first of all, we are targeting young people because there is a gap between young people. Most of them, they don't take farming to be serious. They think it's for old people. They think it's for people who are not educated. Others think it's for rich people who are trying to do just something for themselves. So we wanted to like change the whole thing, take back people to do farming the way it was done back then. No spraying, nothing. Do it simple. You can start small. It doesn't have to be like a huge land. Even at home, even here, you can have a few tomatoes, a few vegetables, basically that you can use at home. So it's a campaign that we wanted people to take serious, most especially young people. So we had to bring in horses. Whoever hears about horses is excited, they want to ride, they don't even know how to ride, but just sitting on the horse, that's a big deal to them. So we introduced these horses, and we introduced other animals like llamas, which are not here. Yes, we have llamas at the farm.
Wow, okay.
Then quad biking, which is obviously, it's not only us that have these quads, but even other people are doing them. So we wanted more activities because people have different tastes. It could be maybe you want to do horse riding, maybe your wife is not interested in horse riding. Yeah, so we wanted to try as much as we can to have a lot of activities at the farm, so we attract different clientele.
What do they say, these young people, when they come to the farm? What do they say?
First of all, they don't notice that at the farm. Yeah, they feel they're somewhere, they've gone for leisure. Before you know it, you're learning how to prepare a nursery garden. And to us, that's the achievement, because we want that to get off people's mind that farming is a punishment. We want it to be fun. Yeah.
And you mentioned also, okay, horses, llamas. Do you have other exotic animals?
Yes.
What else?
We have about 56 species of birds from different countries.
Wow.
Yeah, we have, I would say, I'm proud to say that Kaynela has the biggest aviary in Uganda.
Wow.
And if you're a bird watcher, it's a place to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
56 species.
Yes.
The Uganda Tourist Board, are you in touch with them? Do you?
Yes, we are licensed to have that, because some animals, you can have them, but especially birds, you need a license. Yeah. And we have crocodiles as well.
Crocodile.
Yeah, so we are in touch with the Ministry of Tourism, we are in touch with UWA. Yeah.
Wildlife Authority.
Yes.
Yes.
They are the ones that recommended, even the aviary was done by the engineer from them.
From Uganda Wildlife Authority.
Yes.
So, I'm in shock. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm really very impressed by this. The assortment of animals and exotic species that you have is really commendable. Tell me, for someone who has never heard of Kaynela Farms, what will be the first thing they think about, or that you want them to think about when they think of Kaynela Farms? Because it seems to me like it has gone beyond just farming, teaching how to farm, and it is more of the tourist thing going on. So would you say that you started off with farming as the main goal, and it is now spreading to tourism? Would you say tourism is now what percentage? What do you want someone to think about?
First of all, I want someone to think about organic farming, because when you come at Kaynela, we know what we are feeding you. We are sure of our tomatoes. We are sure of everything. So for us, we have a saying that what you feed your garden is what you eat. So I would love to see other people doing this. Take it serious. Yes, we are into tourism, but then our main goal is to see that all Ugandans could go back to how we used to do farming in a simple way, keeping our environment safe, avoiding spraying using chemicals, using available resources to improve farming. And this is something that we are pushing. We even visit other farmers. We don't stop within the neighborhoods. Every week we have to visit a farm. We are learning from them. We are sharing knowledge because we can't do it alone. Yeah.
Wow. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
You said that you started 11 years ago.
Yeah.
You started small, and you say 20 acres. Some people might not think 20 acres is small, but that aside, what is the current size of the farm right now?
214 acres. Yes. So I would advise everyone that wants to try out something, let's say farming or tourism or something that you want to do, always don't look at within around where you are. We had to, when people hear Kaynela, they think it's just there in Kayunga, here. Kayunga is so close to Kampala, but then we are deep in Kayunga, inside. We had to go and look for a cheaper land because we had a big dream. Our dream is to have a golf course there. We have a big dream for that farm. So it is something that we planned. We wanted to have to get affordable land. In tourism, you can't say Kasese is far, or you can't say Wind is far. People are interested in the experience you're selling to them, not the road, it doesn't matter where you are. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that if someone has land anywhere out there in Uganda, whatever district, whatever location, if the destination has been set up in a way that is enticing or attracting, if you build something that is worth it, the people are going to come.
Yes.
There's no doubt, no question.
The experience, because what I want, when I was coming here, I didn't think about where I'm going to pass. My mind was here.
Sitting at the table.
Yes, and when I reached here, I was like, wow. So that wow is what matters. So if you have something that will make people say wow, it doesn't matter where you are. Yes.
Wow, I'm truly impressed. Truly impressed. Congratulations, Peace. Tell me, 11 years ago, how did you start from scratch?
We started with, first of all, my husband is a born of Kampala, and me, I was born in the village. I'm a village girl. So he didn't like the setup here. He was tired of Kampala, the noise. And most of his friends, they come from Barara, Mbare, different places, a bit far from Kampala. So he also wanted a place where he can drive, and you call him and he's saying, Sinatuka. Yeah. So he had to go to that place. It's 100 kilometers from the city center. And when I went there, first of all, I hated Kayunga. I had not heard anything good about Kayunga in my entire life. So I was scared of Kayunga. I used to hear people bewitch others, people killing. You be on the TV and they're saying something has happened to Kayunga. So I didn't have a good memory about Kayunga. But then I found myself there. And I had to adjust, and support a husband. So it started like I'm trying to support him to do farming because he loved farming, and I knew how to do farming because I come from a family that farming is everything to us. Yeah. So we started small with a pineapple garden and fish farming. We started with 4 fish ponds. and then we added banana plantation. Later we cut it down. During COVID, it was so annoying. We had to bring food to people in Kampala just to give them to eat. There was no market. Everyone was worried about the whole situation. So then we had to think, what can we do? This banana is not something that is going to give us money to run the farm. So we introduced plantain from Congo, the gonja, Yeah. Of course, the sale value is totally different from the matoke. It's a bit expensive. Yeah. And then we also had to think, how can we improve on this fish farming thing. So we also got a license on the lake. We introduced cages. So we apparently we breed from the farm and then we take to the lake. Then from the lake we're exporting to Kenya.
The fish from your farm, you're exporting it to Kenya?
Yeah.
Nice. The cages you're talking about are in the lake?
Yes.
So from the pond, you take to the lake? From your fish farm?
From our fish farm, we take to the lake.
Now they have grown too big for the farm. Then you take them to the lake?
No, we take the fingerlings from the farm. Then we put them in the cages for 6 to 7 months. We are feeding them, then we sell off.
And then from there, they are not escaping because they're in your cage?
Yeah.
You just collect them and then ship them?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so all you need is a license from the Ministry of Fisheries, then you get yourself a cage. Because if you're doing it here at the farm, it's a bit expensive to feed for 6 months and then you're ready to sell. But also changing water, because remember oxygen. Yeah, so at the farm it does well and so fast.
At the cage, you mean?
Sorry, at the cage, on the Lake Victoria.
I'm sorry for asking this one, and I'll take you back, continue on your story. But I'm intrigued about the cage itself. I've heard of cage farming, but speaking to someone who is actually doing cage farming is actually interesting. Where you are there other people? Describe the cage? How big is it, or usually volume size?
It depends. What we have, the biggest can accommodate 60,000 fishes. Yeah, the biggest that we have. But it depends. They have different sizes. You can even buy, you can start with 10. Yeah, it depends.
And this one you buy from where, the cage?
This particular one, we got them from Kenya.
Okay. And then you bring. Okay, continue then.
Yeah, so we introduced plantain, and of course we expanded fish farming to the lake, and that is something that really opened our eyes. And then we had to, of course, start teaching people. Then we introduced the greenhouse, we introduced the net houses, the poetry. I've always loved culture, and I wanted people to, basically I was feeling like everything is going away. You could go to the market, getting the real local bird was hard. Yeah, I think there's someone who told us that ours is not good, so people started bringing everything. You find birds that you're eating, they're not the real birds we used to have. Yet it's not so hard to have a poetry. We grew up having a small farm, and we used to eat local eggs. They were at home, we never used to buy them. And I felt like that is something everyone can do. So yeah, we introduced them. We introduced goats, cows. Yeah, that's how we started.
And it grew to where it is now.
Yes.
You speak very calmly, very, very calmly. It's almost hard for me to imagine how, based on what you're describing, it seems like to 214 acres is full of activity, noise, all these things going on, many parts moving around. And the way you're speaking seems so calm. What am I missing?
I think being peace, I don't know how to make noise, but I also feel I work with the right team, I should say. I thank God. Of course, some departments are a bit challenging, but we make it simple at the farm. Ourselves, we are hands-on. So if you know what you're doing, you as a person, the owner, you're working with these other workers, it's very easy for you. You don't have to make noise, you don't have to shout, and also knowing that this one's strength is here, and you put that person where his strength is. But also farming is passion. If it's something you love, you're not looking at money, but you're looking at doing it better. Yeah. People used to come and they could ask, are you guys making money in this? How are you running the farm? But one thing you have to think of before you start, do you love what you're doing? If the passion is there, I mean, I didn't pay money to come here, but I don't even know why you're doing this. So I am sure it is something that you love. You didn't buying these machines. It's expensive doing this, I know. But if that is what you love, then you have no regret. I remember when we introduced the accommodation, I looked at the road and I was scared. My husband told me, I don't care. Even if it means sleeping in this room today, I shift to another one, I'll do that. But I'm putting the rooms. So it is something that he loved and he didn't look at money side. And today, we are always booked. Yeah.
In advance.
Yeah, the rooms that we have, they're always full because what we did out of love. Everything we actually, people keep asking, so who is your planner? We just wake up and say we are doing this,
and we'll put it there. What is your staff size? The people that you use, permanent and temporary together?
The permanent ones, about 12, but in total, around 56. Yeah.
And they're able to manage this whole place with the moving parts and everything?
Yes.
When people come, what do they tell you attracted them to the place? The most common things. Okay.
First of all, people don't believe it's there. They want to prove. So, they've seen you on shows. They don't have these things. So when they come, they're like, wow, actually we thought this is not here. Of course, some come with funny stories. They've been to places where they advertise and they go there, they find nothing. So when they come and find what they've been seeing, they're always quiet and amazed.
Shocked.
Yeah, shocked.
If you can share some of the people that maybe a viewer might know who have come to the place to experience this, who has come or what kind of people typically come?
Wow, quite a number and big people. We've had different, I think we've had...
Maybe from tourism?
From tourism, I'll start actually with appreciating the Madame Lily, the former CEO, UTB. She just woke up and chose to drive to Kaynela. She booked like any other guest and we didn't
Did you know it was her when?
I didn't know. Yeah, someone called me and told me in the morning that we have someone coming, and he told me, and I was like, no, it's a lie. Only to see her, it was her. And she came with her family. We had a good time. Then she went back. We also invited her for another event that happens every December, which promotes culinary tourism and culture. Yeah, and she came.
You have it at your farm?
Yes, it happens every December. Yeah. Chabazinga and Inevanto, they visited last year in December.
Wow.
Still, that was, to me, I never believed. My husband told me, I was like, no, they're lying.
Let them pass arrive.
Yeah. They came. They spent a whole day at the farm. They had almost all the activities. We actually also got a chance to visit his farm. He's a big farmer. He loves farming. The minister Okasai, he visited. The team from Titan, is it Titan? And Nigerian, they came. It's a big team. Yeah, they came. There are many. I don't want to leave them out. Some of them I can't remember.
That's understandable. Let me ask, if I want to come, maybe, let me see, a family of 5, my wife and 3 kids, and we want to come and visit. We want to come and maybe spend 2 days and then leave and experience all the things. How much might it cost?
A family of below 7, we don't charge. So we look at, if it's a family of 5, we are looking at a package around 1.5. Yeah.
When you say you don't charge, what do you mean?
Okay, we look at ages.
Okay.
When we are costing.
Okay.
So below 7, we don't cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so below 7, they come for free.
Yeah.
But above that, for a family of 5, it is 1.5.
Yeah.
And that would cover them for 2 days.
Would cover, full board. No. That's a day.
Okay.
Full board. Full board means 3 meals, accommodation, and farm tour, learning, minus the horse riding. Yeah, some activities are free, others we charge them. Yeah.
The horse riding, which is the most engaging activity people love the most? Is it the horseback?
It depends. Yeah, it depends. Young people have what they love, quad biking. Young people, but big people or old people, they have different. They love basically learning most basics at the farm. But we also introduced skilling, and I've seen most young people, it's now something that they love trying out. Yeah.
What kind of skilling?
We do a craft. We have we do our chairs from the farm. We have a workshop where we do chairs, beds, plates, wooden flower pots. Yeah.
Do you have, I know you mentioned that you grew up in a farming household, right?
Yeah.
Do you have formal training in agriculture, or was it all on the job?
It is everything. We learned it from there. Like, we've learned most of the things from our garden. I didn't go for those lessons or try out agriculture classes. No, I've learned it from there.
So how do you, let me ask this, just so I understand.
Yeah.
You've started planting, you brought gonja, the plantain, you did the fish, you did the cages. When you're introducing new animals or new birds or new activities, right? Where does that idea come from? For example, if you say, I'm going to bring crocodiles I'm going to bring llamas.
My husband loves animals and I love plants, so it's a combination of two. And we've been researching, we've been looking at the people that we admire out there, but I don't think I've seen a farm that does what we do. However, sometimes we look at things and we are imagining if we add it to our itinerary, what it could add, let's say, traffic. So we look at what should we add. Not that we want to put everything there, zip lining, no. We most especially in farming department, we want to add things that even other people can be able to add, put at their farm. For example, if we are bringing birds, let's say, we have chicken from birds from China, from Australia, from Netherlands, different countries, and these are birds that can multiply, and then anyone can have them at home. They look like our normal chickens. Yeah. So we are looking at things that can attract people, but still in that same space of farming. Then also on the side of tourism, we are looking at, if someone comes here, if you come with your family, how many days can you be at the farm and what will you be doing?
Without being bored.
Without being bored.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the main thing that we look at. That's what makes us keep on adding items. Yeah.
Let me take you back briefly to the visit from UTB, the boss. What did she say when she came?
First of all, she was happy. You know, the tourism in Uganda, we've been selling like the same concept. The buyers are always coming here to see animals. So she was happy that we are introducing organic farming, which we are in control of what we feed the guests, which is something that to her it was a big deal. And also the culinary tourism. You know, Uganda has a lot of things, most in terms of food. We have good dishes here that people need to try out. Just imagine you go to Serene, you find different varieties of food. But at Serene, you're assuming they got the food from the market. But then when you come at Kaynela and you find food that you ate at home, you're eating it, but you're also you can be able to pick it from the farm yourself. You harvest it. It's a different feeling, right? So if let's say if you're coming with your family, we've designed for you an itinerary for 2 days. You know what you're going to eat. Probably you're going even to harvest some for yourselves. It's a good feeling. It's not the usual feeling that you would have somewhere else.
True.
So yeah. So she was really happy, and now that they're also they have been promoting cultural tourism and culinary tourism. It was something that was exciting. Yeah.
Do you have more Ugandans or more non-Ugandans? What's the percentage of the visitors that you get?
Ugandans. Yeah, Ugandans. Ugandans, they really love tourism. They love touring. They love these experiences. And of course, our target market was families. Remember, we started with teaching, which is our core. Yeah. So we've been attracting families, and these families, most of them are Ugandans. Yeah.
So on a good day, on average, how many people would you say come to the farm on average?
5 families, I should say, because we also limit numbers. We want to give you experience. And like I said, our clientele is families. Families are sensitive.
Yes.
Your family, when you bring your children to the farm, you wouldn't want to see them in a funny environment with different people that you're not sure of, because these are young people that pick out anything that they see. So we make sure that the people are few, the numbers are few, so we can give the best experience to them. Yeah. And also, being that we are hands-on, it's a bit different from the usual, like you find tour guides, they tell you to do this. You know, when you find me at the farm and I'm the owner and I'm teaching you how to do this, it's a different feeling that you get than finding a worker explaining to you. Not that we do everything by ourselves, but we try to engage these families with ourselves. We are there, they are there, you're telling someone something. They believe in you than anyone else.
Of course.
Yeah.
Personal touch.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that, the curated experience. It is good because, like you say, when I come to such a place, I'm not sure what I'm going to find. And when I get there, I see there are all these different animals, different activities. I kind of want to experience it myself. I want the children to experience it themselves, but I want to know that it is a safe environment. So if I find 20 families or 30 families in the place, it's a bit crowded, like a zoo. Now I'm a bit concerned about that. And I don't feel like my money was worth it. I was overcharged. But when I come and I find it is small, it is curated, I'm talking to the owner, I'm getting these questions answered, etc. I feel, okay, maybe it was worth it.
Yeah.
And the children, take pictures, selfies and all that. They do take selfies a lot.
Yeah.
How do you market your business?
We market using word of mouth, like the experience we sell to you, the experience we give you. It doesn't stop on you. You're going to share with your friends.
True.
Yeah. So our number one thing is to make sure you get the best experience. So you're going to be our brand ambassador. You are a guest. Yeah, that's our target. Number 2, we use other boards like Uganda Tourism Board, other farmers, people that have visited, social media. Yeah, we are on X, Instagram, TikTok. We reach out to different people, different organizations. Yeah.
I like that. We actually saw you on TikTok first and then did more research, but yes, so on TikTok first. If someone wants to start something like this, they have their, 10 acres, or they can buy 10, 20 acres somewhere in the bush there. Now we know the bush is okay, right? What advice do you have for them? How do they do this thing?
We believe in starting small. Before you start, you have to have a question. What do you want? What do you want to do? If it is, let's say you want to do cows, let's say, what kind of value addition are you looking at? That is going to determine a cow that you need to have. If you want to do cheese, it's different from doing milk. The milk consumption that we use, the cow is totally different from the cheese. If you're looking at ghee, it's totally different. So you must have that question, what do I want to do? Because also farming, if you're not doing value addition, I should be honest, you won't get anything out of it. The money is in value addition. So if you want to start farming, that why must be there. What do I want to do? If you're doing goats, why are you doing goats? Yeah, we have so many people that come to us, they've seen us for the first time, they're excited, I want to do fish. Why do you want to do fish? Because that why is important. I realized that the reason why this.
As the sun rises across Uganda, a new dawn in luxury living awakens. Solana Lifestyle in Residences is Uganda's newest, most prestigious and award-winning lifestyle destination, an address for those who dream differently. At Solana, you're close enough to the hustle of the city, but far enough to come home to a sanctuary of smart living. Join a community of like-minded individuals where everything is taken care of and safety and security comes standard, where each community has a clubhouse, play area, pool, and other incredible features. Let an oasis of calm greet you at the end of each day with manicured gardens, pathways, parks, bicycle tracks, and so much more. Whether you're upscaling or settling down, buying a first home or investing,
Solana has it all. Uganda is now open to the world.
Birds, this other breed. No, there is a time they call them what? There is a time they introduced these. They are called broilers. They are called layers. Yeah. Every farm. Every Ugandan was doing that specific bird because we don't research. If I've come here, I've seen what you're doing, then I ask you, tell me it works, I'm going to do that. No why, nothing. So I think before you start farming, you must be intentional. What do I want? Why do I want this? Where do I see myself in 10 years or 5 years? Yeah. So before, also doing more research before you start is important. Don't just visit Kaynela. Yes, we could be doing something, but there's someone doing better than what we are doing. Or maybe you could come at the farm, you admire the fish farming or poultry or greenhouses. But then when you get there, you find another farmer that is doing something simple and is earning good money out of it. Yeah, so I would recommend before you think about anything, not only in farming, but any business, do enough research, visit people that are doing that, share knowledge, be open. Sometimes we are not open. Yeah, we compete ourselves. We are not even there, but you're trying to show that me, I'm doing well. So yeah, doing enough research on what you want to do, and also starting small. You learn from that small space. Then yeah.
We had, you raise a very good point. We had a guest here, and he has a business Akama Gardens. They have, like event spaces and all that, gardens. And he was saying, he actually shocked us quite a bit because he was talking about the value that comes from a garden compared to real estate and these other businesses, right? But he mentioned and emphasized repeatedly the importance of research. And he said that he had the idea for somewhere, I don't know, many years, but researched for even more years than when he had the idea to be sure that what he was doing was actually right.
Yeah.
And it's working very well for him and his team, but he emphasized research. And I was actually surprised by the level whenever I would ask him a question, he would say, when you do this, and then I ask him, where is this from? He says, from research, all the time, everything from research. So when I hear you saying this, it just concretizes, what this guy was saying. There's something you touched on relating to having passion and not focusing so much on money, right? But I also know that for the farm size that you have, the stuff that you have, there has to be money being made for sustainability. But also you have those conservation actually efforts, organic farming, etc. How do you balance the two?
I think organic farming is, to me, it is cheap compared to the other farming. It is affordable when you know what to do. For example, we make our own foria out of worms. Then we have rabbits, and we get urine out of rabbits, and it's helping us on the pest side. So it is actually simple and affordable compared to the other farming where you have to spray everything. So that is, first of all, you're spoiling the land. That means there is no future for tomorrow for your children. And so it's expensive, in other words. And then this other method, if you know what to do, you look at things around you, herbs around you. You can just plant a rosemary around your tomatoes. They work as repellents. And you're using the rosemary to do other things, but it is also repelling. So it is simple and affordable. Yeah.
Wow, I'm actually quite surprised. The urine from the rabbits is used as pesticides.
Yes, even the urine from people. I don't want to go there, but
Right.
yeah, we do have a BSF. So it's black. It is black soldier fly. We lay maggots, and they're full of proteins. It's what we feed our birds, and you can also mix in other feeds like for cows, depending on what you have at the farm. So when you come at the farm, you get to understand farming in a different way.
True.
Very simple, and this is how it was done back then.
True.
Yes, that's something that I would emphasize on people to do. Using reliable things around them, the materials around you. For example, the fruits. We use fruits to feed our maggots. So we don't feed them maggots, worms. We don't feed them we don't go and buy food, let's say, outside. No, we use things around us. And what we are using, we make sure it is eco-friendly. We are not destroying the environment, yet we are earning. You're using mangoes to feed your worms. You get the foria from the worms. Then you spray on your mangoes. Isn't that simple? So this is what we are doing to minimize the costs, and then it has helped us to run the farm. Yeah.
And you said that you learned this hands-on experience, your own, no classes, no training, nothing.
I should say we've learned from different farmers. Yeah, like
You
I
go and
said,
visit them.
Yeah, doing research. Yeah, we actually recently we visited a farm in Busembatia, and they are doing amazing. They are doing organic farming, and it is simple. They made it so simple, and this is something we've been telling our learners, our farmers. Farming is simple. Don't make it so complicated. The moment you start putting a lot of science, actually, for us, it's really funny, but the most workers we have, they didn't go to school. They've learned from their farms. And trust me, they are doing it well because they know what to do at the right time. It's not something that they're going to read, hey, there's something here, let me read about this. No, they actually, it's, when you're doing farming, you have to prevent before. If you want to do organic, make sure you're preventing. You're not spraying when something has come. Plan ahead so that if a pest is coming to attack your tomato, there's a repellent. It can't reach there. Yeah. Mangoes, you just buy those fly traps, hang them on those mangoes. Nothing will come. The moment they come, they go into that bottle. You will not see a mango being infected because you've planned ahead. But if you wait and then it gets sick, then you're spoiling everything, and it's becoming expensive for you.
True.
Yeah.
That is very nice piece. Very, very nice. I'm actually quite impressed. Congratulations.
Okay.
Very, very nice. You mentioned some innovative farming techniques you're using. You talked about the cages for the fish. Do you have anything else that you use on the farm that might be maybe unexpected? Yes,
we are doing irrigation. For example, we have apples, and apples. One tree needs 20 liters per day, 20 liters of water per day. So if you're not doing irrigation, you're out of the market.
It can't work.
Yeah, it can't work. But also not mangoes alone. Most of the things that we have at the farm, they need water. So we had to introduce that system. So we do irrigation, and the water from the fish is we change the ponds. We change water every after 2 weeks, and that water goes to our reservoir, and it's what we use to spray the entire farm. And remember that water is full of nutrients
from the fish.
So it's that alone is something that other people are buying. For us, we are not buying. Yeah.
So I'm sorry for cutting you short. It sounds as though it is a cycle.
Yeah, ecosystem.
Like ecosystem.
Yes.
And it is complete. That one output is an input for another one, to another output, etc., up to the organic food that is available maybe for the market or something. Yes,
that's what we are using. For example, we do budding at the farm. So we've made sure that we attract as many birds as we can. We started with few birds, but now our entire farm is full of birds. Why? We've planted trees that...
As the sun rises across Uganda, a new dawn in luxury living awakens. Solana Lifestyle in Residences is Uganda's newest, most prestigious and award-winning lifestyle destination, an address for those who dream differently. At Solana, you're close enough to the hustle of the city, but far enough to come home to a sanctuary of smart living. Join a community of like-minded individuals where everything is taken care of and safety and security comes standard, where each community has a clubhouse, play area, pool, and other incredible features. Let an oasis of calm greet you at the end of each day with manicured gardens, pathways, parks, bicycle tracks, and so much more. Whether you're upscaling or settling down, buying a first home or investing,
Solana has it all. Uganda is now open to the world.
Attract birds that the birds can feed on. We've made some of our fish ponds open to make sure that the kingfisher comes.
To grab some of the fish?
Yes. And me, I'm targeting a guest who is from, let's say, Poland, to come and do birding at the farm.
And see the kingfisher?
And see the kingfish.
You don't care about the fish which has gone?
No, there are many. There are many. They can't finish all of them. And also the kingfisher must live. So, because I also want...
And it will come back. You know, that is quite interesting, because I would have thought, or maybe someone, a farmer, would have thought that if I'm doing fishing in my pond, I want to keep the fish here as much as possible, multiply them, no loss. And if they see the kingfisher coming, they will try and prevent or put mechanisms to prevent. But going beyond that, what you're mentioning is letting the kingfisher come, and the kingfisher knows there is a source of food here. But your target is actually to a tourist who will come to see the kingfisher.
Yes, and we've been making awareness within the community, because some of them used to kill weaver birds. You know the weaver birds, because they are, when it's a season for maize, they attack the farmers. So we told them, no, they can't finish all the maize. Plant and budget for them as well, because you need them at the end of the day. For example, we have bees. So if you have bees and you've not planted enough trees to make sure that they get flowers to do
pollinate.
Yes. Then what are you doing? So the system must be like, it's a circle. Yeah, it's a circle. So you have to make sure everyone around you is comfortable, including the animals. Yes.
Wow. Very, very impressive. Tell me, what impact would you say you have had on the local community, the youth, the women? What do you hear? What do they say?
First of all, we went there when everyone was praying. So the land was going away. Of course, we started with everyone, like families, engaging them, telling them it's possible, helping them to learn these methods of how do I get foria out of my worms? How do I even find these worms? So once a month, we get them to come at the farm, the leaders of the community, to come and see what the farm is doing, how we are progressing, how possible they can also reach there. But where we are, most people didn't go to school, and these are mixed up girls and boys. I always look at both. I don't look at girl child alone, because the boy child is also
In need.
yes, and people are ignoring them. I always feel bad. So we introduced that workshop, the carpentry work. They are young boys. Then the craft is for young girls and the women. So every Saturday after work, they do this at their home, but every Saturday we meet them. We go through what, like how the week has been, what have we done, what have you done. I keep doing research myself. What can we introduce better? I've recently been to China. I'm trying to see the machines that we can bring to help on different, how we can basically improve our activities better. Yeah, because we want to have a supermarket in future, selling everything from the farm, including furniture, everything.
So you're saying that when a person comes with his family, they should leave when they have bought food, when they have bought a stool, and they're gone with the experience as well.
Yes, because we also do, like I said, I talked about value addition. We are also into value addition. We do our own banana juice, we do ghee, we do honey. But we want also the community, the local, to identify one product that they can do, and then we see how we can empower them to achieve that. Yeah, if we can have banana juice everywhere. I was even asking people, why can't we have banana juice on the Bombardier? Yeah. Why do you sell me a product from somewhere? Why can't we have Bushera on?
True.
Yeah.
True. They say that there was a joke going around that they should have Rolexes on the plane.
I agree.
For the people who are coming, not the ones going, but the ones coming, they should have Rolex.
I agree, because when you travel, you see what people are feeding you, and you're like, really, what we have? I think we can do better than these people. So
interesting. So far from everything that you have mentioned, it seems to me like you have many, I don't know whether to call them products or lines of business that you're looking at or that are available on the farm. Is it not overwhelming, or how do you manage this?
I think if it's a farm that is not producing these products, to me it's not a farm. So the ideal is value addition. If you're doing 1 to 3 products, the ideal should be value addition. So these are the products that we are doing. It's out of what we have at the farm. Yes. And also, since we are promoting organic and health eating, I would love to see, for example, when you come at the farm, we'll not give you water from any brand. It is our own water, pot water, the water you know from where you come from.
Yes.
And still, it's a message that we are sending to these families. Can you have a pot at home? Can you cook? Can you boil your water? Put it in the pot. There are so many benefits of those pots. Yeah, even cooking, even how we present our food. That's why we introduced that workshop, so that you can buy bowel out of wood. We want to make sure that we use what within our we use things that are friendly to the ecosystem, but also something that we used to use back then, because we are bringing back life to people. That is the natural way how things were done, not complicated. We are trying to also communicate the reason why people are sick today. It's because of things around us. Yeah. So they seem to be many, but they are not many because they come from within what we are doing at the farm. Like I mentioned earlier, we work with the right team. I thank God. A team that is passionate about what they are doing. They, most of them, they love what they are doing. So it makes it simple and easier for us to do all these things. Yeah.
Are you planning to add additional items or profit centers in future as well?
Not so many, but...
Or, I'm sorry, let me qualify the question. Or, how do you know that it is time to add something, or maybe we should add something? How does that idea come?
Oh, okay. I think whenever there's something that we are missing or something where we see a gap, we research what can we do. If we see that it's the right time, there are so many things that we have in mind, but we feel it's not the right time to do them. So as we are moving, we keep on adding. But also in these things, God first. If it's not the right time, you struggle to add. If it's the right time, you get the right people that understands what you're doing. Yeah. So it becomes even affordable for you. Yeah.
Okay. In terms of challenges, when you were starting, or maybe even up to now, what challenges did you have to go through?
Wow. I should say power.
Electricity?
Yes. And
because you're deep down. Yes.
And even now we don't have power. Yeah, we are using solar, which is a bit high for us. And of course, it's a good one because, if you're talking about nature, ecosystem, and you don't bring...
Conservation.
Yeah, then But it's a bit high because of all these items that we have at the farm, most especially the empowering young people. These machines need power, so we need really power. Like we also have, we wanted to start giving out chicks to the community because we have brooder, we have that entire system is just there seated waiting for power. We wanted to, as we are teaching people to promoting this local birds, these things that we can give to community, we need power so that our brooder is working, so we can have the cycle running properly. Yeah, it becomes expensive when you're using solar because these machines are heavy. Yeah.
What else for a person who is starting?
The road. Yeah, our road is okay. I know they keep telling us they are going to work on the road, but it's a bit challenging, most especially if we are in the rain. Okay, both rain season and dry season, it's too dusty to the extent that sometimes the accidents happen because someone can't see where the dust is all over. Then also when it rains, we have sugarcane trucks that transport.
As the sun rises across Uganda, a new dawn in luxury living awakens. Solana Lifestyle in Residences is Uganda's newest, most prestigious and award-winning lifestyle destination, an address for those who dream differently. At Solana, you're close enough to the hustle of the city, but far enough to come home to a sanctuary of smart living. Join a community of like-minded individuals where everything is taken care of and safety and security comes standard, where each community has a clubhouse, play area, pool, and other incredible features. Let an oasis of calm greet you at the end of each day with manicured gardens, pathways, parks, bicycle tracks, and so much more. Whether you're upscaling or settling down, buying a first home or investing,
Solana has it all. Uganda is now open to the world.
The sugarcane, so the road is narrow. Yeah, it's a bit challenging. Also, the other challenge, I should say, convincing everyone that organic farming is possible is still something that everyone says no. You can't do commercial farming and you're doing organic. So it's also another challenge, but I believe if we start small, like I said, and learn from the little that we have, we can do better.
Let me take you back to the point of the family visit. When a family has come, describe for me how that tour will be, from looking at all these things that you have, the education, the experience. How does that actually work?
So how it works, it starts with your itinerary. How does your how long are you going to be at the facility? Yeah, we have guests that come for a daycation. So those ones we design their package differently from someone who is going to spend a night or someone who is spending more days at the farm. For example, if you're coming with your family to have 3 days at the farm, I will not design it the way I'm designing for someone who is spending 1 night. So I am assuming you're coming at the farm to rest, to have fun, and to learn. So I will design it in a way that you go to the farm. Let's say if you come, our number one thing, we have a culture house where we take you through Western Uganda, Banyoro, Batoro, Bahima, Rwandese, basically all history about Western. So that is 1 day. That takes like almost an hour, 40 minutes. So it depends. If it's a daycation, we make it shorter because we are looking at you having everything in 1 day. But if you're going to spend a night, we take you through that culture house, then we let you in your room, rest a bit, come have lunch. After lunch, we go to the orchard. In the orchard, we have about 48 species of different fruits, exotic, and even those that are here. So we take you through that, and then we give you time. We take you, you get to understand the benefits of each fruit. How do you do this fruit? How do you look after it? Basically, we give you knowledge about the orchard, how you can turn your home into an orchard without even noticing that you don't have any flower, but everything around you is productive. So yes, we take you through that. Then you come back. You can go to the football pitch, do some sports, or the children will go to the swimming, they will do swimming, or you, the two parents, can choose to go into a jacuzzi because the swimming pool for adults, it's not yet done. So yeah, that's how we design it for you that is going to spend a night or 2 nights. So then the following morning, very early in the morning, we go and milk a cow. Yes, we go milk cows, then we come back, have breakfast. We could have our breakfast in the garden. It doesn't have to be the dining. For us, those things don't work. They only work when it rains. But we want it to be like you're at home. It's home away, you're home. So the breakfast can find you anywhere. Yeah. So be at the farm. If you're in the host area, you find your breakfast there. Boom. They've set for you there. Yeah. So we design it in a way that it is fun, full of educative activities, but also you're relaxing your mind. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I actually like the fact that because it is nature, right? The breakfast or the meal, if you're doing a tour, you don't have to first come back to the main house or dining, break your concentration or whatever.
Yeah.
They can serve you somewhere there and then just continue.
Yes.
I like that quite a bit, actually. It's quite nice. When you look at Kaynela Farms and the type of service that you have or product that you have, how important would you say that this is in the Ugandan economy generally?
I think I'm really excited and I'm happy and I'm grateful to God that we are doing this because Uganda is blessed. We have everything that it takes to have all this that we are doing here. And my appeal to my fellow Ugandans who are doing farming, don't look at the money side alone. There are so many ways you can make money if you're doing the right thing. You know what is killing most of things that we are doing? We look at money first. But if you're doing something unique, don't do copy and paste from somewhere. That's why it looks like it's unique what we are doing, because it's just out of love, out of what we see around, what is missing here, how do you want it to be done. So if you do it in your own way and you're doing the right thing, you're not looking at how do I make money. So if I put this, some people ask you, so you bought horses, how much? We are not looking at today. We are actually, I don't think we, even in 5 years, will cover the money that is there. And I keep telling people that the real blessing that the God teaches us in the Bible is when you're blessed, it's generational. And it's what is missing here in Uganda. I want to see someone leaving something for their grandchildren. And also, by doing this, you must involve your children. Yeah, as young as they are, let them come, learn, so that they get to understand that it's not about money. It's the legacy you're leaving behind. Yeah.
Your children are at the farm with you?
Yes.
They know these things.
They have their departments.
The-
By force, by fire. So, yeah.
So, let me ask, when families come and they have kids within the age bracket of your kids, your kids lead them on a tour?
Some of them are really young. So, but at least they are there so they can see them, because sometimes
And I'm sorry, the guest who has come sees your kid there and then can easily tell their own kids the lessons in this.
yes, but it's also something like when I was introducing when we started scaling young girls, I didn't want me myself to talk to them. I engaged my daughters, because we are skilling young girls, not like 20s. No, in the villages, girls get married at 14, 15. So I'm using my daughter, who is 13, to talk to them in a very simple way by showing them what she can do with her hands. So that communicates to this young girl that if she can do it, I can also do it.
True.
We are in the same bracket.
True.
So it's also something that we can all try. If you want to communicate to me, try to use someone who is like me, so I can be able to understand what you're telling me.
True.
Yeah. So it's my appeal to farmers out there. Let's share the information. Let's not compete. At the end of the day, in agro-tourism, what is funny, when you come at my facility, you don't want to come the next weekend again to the same place. You want to explore. So if we can share the knowledge, have as many as better than what we are doing, as many as we can, that is going to cause traffic here, because what we are selling is actually different from the rest of other countries.
True.
We have sweet pineapples, mangoes, everything is just here. The food is amazing. So if we can push this, I would love to see Kaynela in Western Uganda, Eastern Uganda, even better and big, doing better, doing culinary tourism, doing culture tourism. I visited Karamoja, and those people are so real. Like, I feel like they really appreciate their culture. They are so proud. They are not like us. Most of us, we don't even know where we come from. Yeah, and it's a shaming. Yeah. I feel like Uganda has a lot to sell. Yeah.
You touched on my next question. I was going to ask, what next? What plans do you have for Kaynela Farms? And you touched a little bit about expansion. Do you have any other plans that you're looking at?
I should say I am not looking at Kaynela's real Kaynela, but I'm looking at you having the same place in let's say in Western Uganda, in Northern Uganda, teaching people how to do farming in a better way, also communicating about your cultures, selling that experience of culture. I would love to see Uganda having this. See, like we've been selling these national parks. If we can have also culture tourism in different areas of Uganda, I believe there's a lot we can sell, and it is going to cause more traffic here. If we can have buyers, let's say we had poverty this year, I would love to see buyers coming here, like 500, just coming here to understand cultures here, to understand our foods here. Yeah, that's a message I would leave, and in regards to that, we have an event that happens every December, and we bring different chefs from different regions of Uganda to share why it is important to leave the foods that I give you, to leave them the way they are. Don't overspice them. Yeah. And also we bring different farmers, those that we see that they are doing a good work, to also share their knowledge with us and the people that are there.
That's good. That's quite good.
Thank you.
Peace. I'd like to thank you for coming on the show. I have learned a lot. I have been shocked by many things. I'm very, very happy for you, and I truly wish you well. I wish you continued growth and success in everything that you do.
Thank you.